Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today is going to be my first ever favorites video, and I'm super excited because I've always really liked these but never really had a good way to do them for me, because most of my favorites are not like easily movable, and how favorites videos usually work is like the person will bring all their stuff to one room and kind of just film everything there. And yeah, that just wasn't gonna work for me. Anyway, so I've been watching a lot of Janae, and what she does is she takes her camera and like goes around her house and shows you all the things she's been loving in a given month. And yeah, I just thought I would give that a try because I really like that format. And I also really like her channel, by the way, and she's amazing. So if you haven't like heard of her or seen her, go check her out. I'm gonna link her stuff down below. Anyway, really quickly before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you like this video and want to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel. That would be super amazing and I'd be really grateful. And if you're feeling extra nice, please go check out my Instagram and my TikTok. And yeah, let's get going. So if you're wondering why my hair looks a little different and why the lighting looks a little different, it is because yesterday I filmed the intro and then the camera battery died. Yeah, and my backup battery wasn't charged because like I'm very bad at keeping a backup battery charged. Kind of defeats the purpose of one. Anyway, so here we are. It is tomorrow, and now it is time to get into the favorites. Okay, so let's start things off with this chair from World Market. So I adore this chair. I actually sat in it like a year and a half to 2 years ago. Well, not this like exact chair, but the same model of chair. You get it. Anyway, so I really loved it and I wanted to buy it, but I really couldn't justify it because there was no space in my home for it at the time, and I wasn't gonna like put it in storage or something like that. That would be kind of silly and ridiculous. So yeah, I didn't buy the chair and I was pretty bummed, but we recently moved and I had some more space, and pretty much the first thing I did was I ordered this chair. So yeah, I feel like the fact that like I had been thinking about this chair for like a year and a half to 2 years meant that it was like just supposed to be. So here it is. It is a Papasan chair and it's super cozy, super comfy if you couldn't tell from just looking at it, and I've really been loving it this month. I've been waking up on the weekends and just curling up in here and listening to some music or just like looking out the windows over here and enjoying the sunshine. So if you're in the market for a chair, would definitely recommend this if this is like your kind of vibe. I, of course, got it in the blush pink color. I mean, if you know me, you know I love pink. Anyway, so it's super soft, super plush, but it also comes in like different fabrics and different colors, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of like customize it to match your space. While we're here, we're gonna move on to some other favorites, which happen to be these guys right here. So Internet meet Zelda and Serenity. So I picked these guys up from a local plant shop and I've really been loving them. We sit together on the weekends and listen to music and look out the window. But yeah, I've been super into plants recently. I don't really know what's going on. I'm kind of turning into my grandma, and I guess it's fine. It's cool. I'm down. Anyway, so I do know the actual names of these plants, but I've never like heard them pronounced before. So yeah, I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment and just like pop the names on the screen. So if you guys are looking for plants, you can maybe grab these if you like them. I will say though that Zelda is a little finicky. As you can see, she's got some browning on her edges. She's very particular about the humidity. I do have a humidifier for her, but I guess it's just not enough. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little crispiness on her edges. It's just how it is, and she'll be fine. I love her anyway. Okay, so moving into the kitchen, I have another. Sorry, there's boxes. Anyway, so moving into the kitchen, I have another favorite in here. Actually, I have a couple, but the first one I'm going to show you is this window cling from Amazon. So there was originally a really heavy curtain on this door, but I wanted to take it off and let the light in and, you know, brighten up the kitchen. But at the same time, I also wanted like some amount of privacy because the hallway is right across from this door. So if someone like your guests or like maybe if my neighbor's like doing stuff at the side of her house, if they're chilling out there and I like exit the shower in like a towel, they're like totally gonna see me and it's gonna be weird, and then yeah. Anyway, so I found this as a solution. So you order it, it comes in a big sheet, and then you just cut it to size, clean the window and stick them on and you're good to go. So they're pretty easy in terms of installation, and what's also really nice about them is they're like a vinyl-like material, so they're not gonna leave any sort of residue on the window you put them on, which is especially nice if you're like renting a space and don't own it and don't want to have to deal with the cleanup later when you move out. They come in a bunch of different designs, but I picked this floral one because I thought it went really well with the kitchen. I was going for like a cottagey kind of kitchen look. And they provide the exact amount of privacy I was like looking for. Like you can see through them, but it's like blurred and you can't see well through them. And yeah. Oh, and also if the sun hits them right, they'll like cast rainbows on the floor or the walls, and that's really pretty. Okay, so now another favorite in the kitchen is this shelf right here, which Joe built me for my birthday. So when we moved in, I really wanted fresh herbs in the kitchen, and I thought this window would be a good place for them. I just needed some way to like elevate them so that they could really get some max sunshine. So Joe built me this, and I love it. It's not super exciting. It's just like a plank of wood screwed together with some stain, but I think it looks really good. And it also goes really well with this ladder pot rack thing that Joe built. So this he made from some wood from some shelves that we were getting rid of in the basement, and a dowel. Alright, so that's everything in the kitchen, and it is time to move on to the living room. Okay, so the favorite in here is this amazing couch from Wayfair. So I ordered this in January when we first moved, but it didn't end up coming until the beginning of May because it was back ordered, and then there were some billing issues which were like my fault. But anyway, it is here now and I love it. I really like the structured look and how wide the sections are and the big fluffy pillows. It really is the perfect couch to just lounge on and like watch TV or play video games, like exactly what we wanted. I will say I was pretty nervous ordering a couch online because like it's something I wanted to ideally like sit on and see in real life, but there was a pandemic in the beginning of January, wasn't really the time to go couch shopping, so I just took a chance, read a lot of the reviews, and everyone seemed really happy with this, so I figured, you know what, I'll order it, and hopefully it'll work out, but if it doesn't, I'll figure out how to return it, and it won't be a big deal. But I mean, definitely not returning it. I really do like it a lot, and so does Joe. I will say it was more of an investment piece, like it wasn't outrageously expensive, but it definitely was more expensive than our previous couches. But this is something we decided we wanted to invest in when we first moved in because like we were spending a lot of time on our couches hanging out and we wanted something really comfy and cozy, so here we are. Okay, so I have one more like home favorite upstairs, and then there'll be some like clothes and some books and maybe some other odds and ends. So it's not all home related stuff if you're like not into that. And here it is. The next favorite is kind of ridiculous because I know I'm an adult, but it is this canopy from Urban Outfitters. I really just love the airy and like elegant, whimsical kind of vibe that it brings to the room. And it is just the best to sleep under. It's like having a blanket fort every single night. And I know you're probably thinking like, does Joe even want to sleep under that? And he does like it a lot. He might even like it more than me. Okay, so I do have a couple clothing favorites, and I would put them on, but I'm filming during my lunch break, and I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm going to just lay them out on the bed and show you them that way. Up first, I have this For Love and Lemons cardigan, which I grabbed from Victoria's Secret in the clearance section, which I was super surprised about, by the way, like I didn't know they were selling clothes still. But anyway, this was just perfect for those chillier days in May. They were really cute with like high-waisted shorts, and yeah, definitely wore it a lot. And then moving on to this two-piece from Abercrombie & Fitch. I mean, it wasn't advertised as a two-piece set, but I bought them together because I thought they looked really cute together, and they very much reminded me of like Taylor Swift 1989 era. And yeah, I'm just super excited to also wear this into the summer because this is definitely a summer appropriate outfit as well. And I also really love this like pistachio sage green color. I don't know why all of a sudden I like this color, but I do really like it. And then lastly, I have these overalls from Natural Life, which again, I didn't know they made clothes, but I guess they do. And yeah, they're super comfy. They have wide legs and they give me very much like Mamma Mia kind of vibes, and they are great, especially because they have these ties at the top so you can kind of adjust where the overalls sit, which is really nice if you have like a long torso like me. Or I guess if you have a short torso too, that would be also a nice thing to have. But yeah, these are the clothing favorites. Okay, so I've come back downstairs and I'm just gonna wrap up with a couple book favorites. So the first one I don't have to show you because I lent it to a friend, but it is the first book in the Shadow and Bone series, Shadow and Bone. So I watched the Netflix series, which was really good by the way, and I decided I want to read the books because like, I don't know, I always like reading the books if there's like a TV adaptation of something that I watch, and definitely really liked it. It was pretty different. I think that's because the TV series blended that book with the like Six of Crows book, and that's why I think there were some like missing points in the book, but I don't know, I haven't read Six of Crows yet, but I'm gonna do that. And then my other book favorite is Kingdom of Ash. This series has been amazing. I really liked it. It's very long. I mean, I'm not done with this book, so I don't know if I can technically say it's a favorite, but I mean, I read all of that in May, so I think it counts. Anyway, I just love the world that this takes place in and the characters and the story, and yeah, it's just really enjoyable. Definitely would recommend if you're like into like fantasy kind of novels. And yeah, those are all the favorites for May, and I hope you guys like this video because I definitely think I'm gonna do these moving forward because I mean, I found it really fun. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!